I started playing golf out of insecurity.
Oh, wow.
Every Africans or every Nigerians that come to America, we all suffer this insecurity that we don't speak about. When we have a friend group, we are always that African booty scratcher, or we are like the African guy in the group. It's expensive to play golf. To buy the clubs alone is like $1,000, and then a round is like $60. I started playing golf seriously last year, but then again, though, I teach people that hey, you could get a job on the golf course, and that right there you can play for free. And then if you don't want to get a job on the golf course, there's a thing called twilight hours. What that is like if you play after hours, like after like work hours, like 5-6 o'clock, it's like $20 a round. So this weighs around the expenses that you can like bring it down to almost $0. With golf, you necessarily don't have to go pro to be successful in the game. You could just meet people like the CEO of Tesla or anybody at the golf course, and they can offer you a job. So I use golf as a center of that to, people could drink, play golf, and also network as well. That's what I do with Golf Insights. On the golf course, you definitely learn a lot of things that you could like take in a real life experience. Like for example, you learn patience. That's like the biggest thing on the golf course. You have to be patient because I've played with a lot of golfers that they miss a little putt and they lose. But you have to learn patience and learn self-control in the golf course, because that's the only way to execute the task in the golf course.
In the United States of America today, only 3% of the black population makes up golfers. In this very interesting game, I kind of wonder why we only have just 3% of the black that play golf. On set with me today, I have a golfer, a friend, the founder of Golf Insight Incorporated, Golf Insight Foundation. His name is Kelechi. Kelechi, it's nice to have you on board today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Let's cheers to that, because we've been wanting to bring you on site for how many months now?
It's been a while now, yes. Cheers to that.
We are finally here.
Yes, we are.
So welcome aboard. Awesome. Just a little bit introduction. Kelechi and myself, we actually connected in New York City so many years ago. We actually had worked together on sites. We walked the wrong way together in a particular show, in one of those New York Fashion Weeks. So ever since then, myself and Kelechi have connected, and we have done a lot of things. We started thinking about the golf game, and we wanted to talk more about this. Why do we have just few people who are black that play golf? And I couldn't think of any other person to have this discussion with me other than Kelechi. We all know what the game of golf is like. It's a mindset game. And you know what it is. This is the Royalty Mindset Podcast, where we talk about mentalities, where we talk about mindset. Of course, the mindset of positivity that's going to transform your life for better. And that is exactly what you should expect from today's conversation with Kelechi. Kelechi, welcome again.
Thank you.
Let us start. Who is Kelechi?
Well, yeah, so my name is Kelechi Ezihi, and I am a golfer. I started Golf Insight Incorporated the summer of June 2024. And alongside with that, I also have Golf Insights Foundation as well. And what I do with Golf Insights is I technically bring or open the pathway for black golfers or any golfer of any race to get into the game of golf, and to just, basically like I teach them how the intro to golf, because golf, people could see that's a rich old white man sport, and necessarily it's not the case. You could be a young man of any status and just pick up a game in golf and just, play. Like it's like on a daily basis, like a black kid go out there, pick up a basketball, and they want to be the next LeBron James or Steph Curry. But with golf, you necessarily don't have to go pro to be successful in the game. You could just meet people like the CEO of Tesla or anybody at the golf course, and they could offer you a job. That could be success right there. So I'm saying, so that's basically what I teach people at Golf Insights. And on top of that, I host events because people love a good time. So I use golf as a center of that to, people could drink, play golf, and also network as well. That's what I do with Golf Insights. And with the foundation, I just do philanthropy work. Like I go to schools, I teach students game of golf. Go to the putting green, we putt. And I just give them like a little basic of how to play golf and how to putt and how to just dress in the golf course.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's so interesting. Let us start by first of all understanding the reason why we do not have enough black people playing golf. My research showed that we only have 3% black people playing golf.
Yes.
In the US. Why don't we have a lot of black people, just like we do in other sports, playing golf?
That's a great question. It's expensive to play golf. It's expensive. But outside of that, there's also a ways around that expenses. That's also what I teach in golf instance as well. So you could make golf cheaper. Like just to buy the clubs alone is like $1,000, and then around it's like $60.
Wow.
So it's expensive. That's a reason why you don't see a lot of black people playing the sport. But then again, though, I teach people that hey, you could get a job on a golf course, and that right there you could play for free. And then if you don't want to get a job on the golf course, there's a thing called twilight hours. What that is like if you play after hours, like after like work hours, like 5-6 o'clock, it's like $20 around. So this ways around the expenses that you can like bring it down to almost $0. But the reason behind why people don't play golf is I would say it's the expense, and people just think it's a boring sport and it's for the rich or white man. It's like a stereotype around the game of golf.
Yeah, indeed. I've heard a lot of people say that the game of sport is very boring.
Yes.
Golf is very boring. For myself, I've never been to a real golf course to play golf. I only go to places like Top Golf or other areas where I do mini golf, kind of play.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very interesting. It's very, very, it strengthens your mental state, in my experience, right? And then I would like to ask, why did you start playing golf, and how did you start?
So I started playing golf. I would say I started playing golf seriously last year.
Last year?
Just last year, yes, seriously last year. But growing up, I was always I had a job in the golf course growing up. I used to work in the bag room. What that is after the golfers are done playing golf, or when they come play golf, you go in the bag room and you get the clubs for them, and you wash the carts, and they go out, and when they come back, empty the carts and clean up back on the barn. That's basically what I did growing up. And it was just me watching them. I never dared to pick up the game of golf because all I saw was rich or white men playing golf at a country club.
Yeah.
That's all I saw growing up in the golf course. So I saw a few old black men now and then, but then again, it's not about race. It's just about what I saw the golf was growing up.
Right.
And it was just I never even dared think of playing the game of golf because I just assumed it was for the rich or white man. Fast forward to last year, I had a job in Indiana. I moved to Indiana and stuff, and I met these guys, and we used to always play golf. And that's where the passion started. I was playing golf, and I was just like, I kind of like this thing. But then again, that was losing. And, when you take losses, it's not a good feeling.
Yeah.
So after I lose, I go to the driving range and I just practice, and just like that, the passion just started growing and growing. And when I moved to New York last year, I couldn't really find people like myself to play golf with. I was kind of lonely. So I started Golf Insights to kind of bring professionals to the golf course. So that's the reason about how everything started.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story. And so that was how Golf Insight even started.
Yes.
Wow. I already see where you are going with this, because when this dude swings the club, bro, you know truly that he's a pro. I admire you for that, bro.
Thank you.
Good thing you're doing. And tell us about the foundation aspect of the establishment, because you're an entrepreneur. You have a foundation where are you trying to bring people into playing golf? What exactly is your foundation?
So with the foundation, Golf Insights Foundation, so what I do with the foundation is I practically bring, how like early on, you have to, like the kids are like the future.
Yeah.
So what I do is not just necessarily kids, but I cater more to kids, and I bring the kids to the children, like I'll say like 6+ of age. I bring them to the golf course and I teach them the basics. If it's putting, how to hit a pitching wedge or how to hit a drive, something basic. And also like in the summer of 2025, I plan on having a Golf Insights annual tournament. And I'm going to have the kids that I train to be caddies at our tournaments because I want them to get hands-on experience on what it's like to play golf. And, like I would train them, and I would also have like somebody teach them, like a professional caddy, teach them how to be a good caddy for my tournament. And then the kids will also gain hands-on experience on the tournament and see what it's like to be on the golf course and just be around people around golfers.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you know the number of lives that will be transformed as a result of this initiative? I'll be proud to partner with you and help you and achieve those goals of yours.
Oh, thank you.
Very beautiful initiative, I must say. I'm not a golfer. You have inspired me to start playing golf. I think I need to go get my membership
definitely
registration done.
You know what's crazy though about that? So like it's crazy how people hit me up in the studio telling me like, yo, you must be rich. You play golf all the time. Like how much do you pay a month for membership? You know, you can play golf and not be a member of a golf course.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have plenty of public courses out there,
Oh, wow. I
and
didn't
they
know
are
that.
cheap. Yeah, so you don't have to pay 100,000 to be a member of the golf course. You can just go to a public course and just play golf.
Oh, really?
But people don't know that. People just assume you have to be rich to play the sport.
Wow.
So I'm trying to educate them, because they don't know about these things.
And that's the essence of this podcast, is
Yes.
to educate us. And I never knew that. I thought I had to be a member of a club to be able to play.
Yes,
You know, so that's very beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I know the game of golf has to do with mindset.
yes.
How does that change your mindset? Does it make you feel a certain way? Does it make you or help you see things differently as a golfer?
Yeah, definitely. You know, on a golf course, you definitely learn a lot of things that you could like take in a real life experience. Like, for example, you learn patience. You know, with the golf course, you have to be patient. That's like the biggest thing on the golf course. You have to be patient. Because I've played with a lot of golfers that they miss a little putt and they lose their shit. Something like that. They lose it. But you have to learn patience. You have to learn self control on the golf course, because that's the only way to execute the task on the golf course. Patience and focus.
Focus. That is
Yes.
striking. And we learn every day.
We learn every day.
I'm one of those guys that believe that whatever you do, you know, and you have to deal with people, there's always one or two things you can always learn.
Yes.
You know, being at that golf course with those big shots, big people, whichever people you meet there, I am very, you know, sure that you are going to learn a lot of things from
Yeah,
these people from time
definitely.
to time, which is a good thing. It helps you maintain your positive mindset and, of course, positive a growth mindset.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Now, you are in school currently doing your MBA.
Yes.
Okay, you're already doing very well for yourself. Why did you decide to go for an MBA?
You know, because I'm African and my parents want me to be the best I can ever be. So they're always pushing for the MBA.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that just say, Mom, I got this, Mom. You know, so she could finally have that peace of mind. And on top of that, too,
Yeah.
I'm going for MBA because I just want to learn more about how to create apps. Because in the future, I do want to get into app development in the future. So I want to just kind of learn about how to code, how to create apps, and all that. That's also a reason why I decided to pursue my degree in data.
That is a beautiful reason to go for an MBA. You're
Yes.
doing data analytics, right?
Yes.
Which is very beautiful because this day and age, data is everything.
Yes, definitely.
Everything we do rounds around data.
Definitely, yes.
So you've chosen the perfect field to do your MBA.
Yes.
Which is very good. Definitely, you're going to reap the reward, you know, from your investments. Trust me.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Now let's take it a little bit further. Yeah, August of 2024, you actually wanted to host the biggest event there is in the world in golfing, and that was supposed to be a Guinness Book of World Record in golfing. Was this supposed to be the longest golfer?
No, so that was supposed to be the longest golf marathon.
Longest golf marathon.
So what that means is I'm playing golf all day and all night for 24 hours plus nonstop.
Wow.
That's basically what that means.
That
Yes.
is bold, man. And
Yes.
eventually it didn't happen. Why didn't it happen?
I was set to set the Guinness World Record in August of this year, actually. But what happened was I had the PR in line, the marketing in line, but I didn't have a golf course. And I reached out to certain golf courses, and I was thinking, you know, when the golf course hear about the Guinness World Record, they'll be excited to host me.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the case. Many golf courses did turn me down. They said they don't want to host me, they don't care about it. They were just rude about it. I don't know why. I thought that would be a good thing to want to collab with me and
Right.
have a golf course, and I just break a record on their golf course. But it was liability issues, insurance, all that. So it's just a matter of me getting a golf course, and that's pretty much what it is.
Wow. Looking at that right now, you know, of course, it's just a delay.
Yeah, the delay.
Because
Yes,
it's definitely going to happen.
definitely.
Yeah, it definitely happen. We just need to re-strategize and think of the
Yes.
best way to go about it, and we'll make it happen.
Yes.
It didn't happen in August. It's definitely still going to happen in the future.
Yes.
We'll be preparing for that. We'll be preparing for that. That makes plenty sense. Now, I learned that you are building a golf course in Nigeria.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So I recently actually acquired a property in Nigeria. I think it's 300,000 acres of land in Nigeria.
Which
and
states?
In Imo State. That's where I'm
Imo
from.
State.
Yeah, I'm from Imo State. Yes, Nigeria. So I acquired a property out there in Nigeria, and which I want to use to build a golf center in Nigeria because I'm trying to raise future PGA Tour players in Nigeria.
Wow.
So a part of initiative of doing the Guinness World Record is to raise $1 million to go towards the facility in Nigeria that I'm trying to build, because I can't do it alone.
Yeah.
You got to do it with a team. So I need investors. I need people to come on board with me and get this thing going.
That is huge. And guys, you're watching this and you want to support this initiative, please reach out to us and we will make it all happen, because this is really interesting and I believe we really need this in Nigeria. I've never seen any. Well, there are some golf courses in Nigeria. Yeah?
Yes, they have them, but it's just so expensive.
So expensive.
So expensive.
Not everybody is able to access those golf
Yes,
courses.
yes.
Now, this is a foundation trying to build a golf course to raise kids, to raise the talents. Nigeria is full of talented kids,
Very talented
people.
Very talented, yes.
You know, they just need a helping hand, you know, to get there. And here's someone now coming up with this idea. I've never heard of this from any other person except from Kelechi. So this is a good thing to really invest in. This is a good thing to support. We have a lot of billionaires in Nigeria, a lot of multi-millionaires in the US here that can actually make this thing happen easily. So please, let us support Kelechi in making this a reality. It's not just for Kelechi. This is for the whole of Nigeria. This is for the kids in Nigeria and kids yet to be born. We definitely have one or two benefits from this particular initiative. Please, this is worth supporting. It's a cause worth supporting.
Yes, thank you.
Wow.
You asked me earlier about how I got started with the game of golf, right? One thing that I kind of didn't touch upon was I started playing golf out of insecurity.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Every Africans or every Nigerians that come to America, we all suffer this insecurity that we don't speak about. Whether it's in terms of, when we have a friend group, we are always that African booty scratcher, or we are like that African guy in the group. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to say. Like, so in terms of when I was growing up now, right? Like, I had like a group of friends, and I was the only guy with the African last name.
Wow.
And this is like with black folks,
Right.
and I was always told like, oh yeah, he's the guy with the black blood.
Wow.
So I was just like, well, we all like have the same.
We all have the same.
Yeah, it's just things that I was kind of insecure with growing up, and we also have the insecurity where like we tend to want to dress like an American Idol. For example, like we see people want to dress like Meg Thee Stallion, or people want to dress like Migos or something.
Yeah.
Just kind of fit into the American
belong.
culture. Yes, to belong. Yes. So I kind of struggled with that insecurity too. I had a phase. My insecurity, I was insecure with Nigeria. I want to be like Steve Harvey. I actually had a phase where I was bald. I cut my hair bald. Yes, I had on suits the whole time. Trying to be like Steve Harvey. Yes, I had a phase. Yes. I had a phase where I tried to be like I don't know if you know a rapper called Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah, I do.
I had a phase. I had to be like him too, because he was the hottest thing in town. I was just like, I don't even like this guy. Maybe the girls will love me.
Yeah.
So I was insecure. I was trying to be like him too. I had a phase where I tried to be like Denzel Washington. Yeah, I had different phases, but then I had a phase where like I want to be like Tiger Woods, and golf is so beautiful because out of that insecurity became a passion.
Wow.
So that's why like my insecurity was Tiger Woods, and I want to dress like Tiger Woods. Even the course, even when I play golf today, I want to dress like Tiger Woods. I want to be like Tiger Woods. I feel like Tiger Woods. It's just how that's just how it is. But it's just out of that insecurity became passion, and my passion just grew stronger and stronger.
Wow. Wow, all I can say is wow. So I don't want to boil the ocean by going detail with respect to how fellow black folks treat each other, because at this point in time, what I preach is how we can all get united and build a better and stronger community, because the black folks can never really win until we, the black nation, come together as one, irrespective of your country of birth or your nationality. As long as you are black, you are all one. You will need to know this.
Yeah.
Those kids call you those names just because of what they heard from their parents back home or back at home. So, but I believe we are able to change that initiative from now on. So that aside, those things shape the person you have become today.
Yeah, so I have a big family.
Yeah.
It's 8 of us. And I'm the third of 8. And I have 2 older brothers. And growing up, I was always under the shadow of my brothers. Like I was seen as, So the names is Wisdom and Great. That's the names. So I was always seen as, oh, that's Wisdom's brother. This is Great's brother. I was never Kelechi. I was always seen as this is this guy's brother.
Yeah, they were seeing your bigger brothers.
Yeah. So in high school now, right? My brother was one of the fastest guys in high school. He was one of the fastest, like probably in the nation, I think.
Oh.
And whenever that's him, he's in those things. So I did track too.
Yeah.
And I won my races and stuff. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, that's Wisdom's brother. Oh yeah, he has that Wisdom speed. So I'm just like, can I have my own identity? Like, what is going on? Yeah. So fast forward down now, after high school, graduating now, I went to college. My brother, my other brother, he's in LA. Shout out to him. He's doing great thing in LA.
I know him. The one, right?
Oh yeah, you met him. Yes,
I met both of you the same day.
Yeah, you met him. Yes. So he's in LA now. Yeah. So it's just because like he's a model. Yeah. I'm a model too. So whenever he does things, and I would say whatever he does, I do things. So whatever I just post, whatever it is, people, oh yeah, that's Grace's brother. Oh yeah, that's Grace's little brother. I'm just like, can I just have an identity? Like I don't want to be known as this guy's brother. Yeah. So finally, I have golf, and golf is the one thing that this is like me. I go to the golfers. I go to the golfers. I play golf, and people be like, "Oh, are you golfing sites? Oh man, I love you, man. I love what you're doing. I love your swing." Golf is sport where I could go play golf. I don't have to try. Wow. This is just me being me. I'm free. It just come natural. Wow. And that's I like this game. This game actually brought me out of my shell. So I'm not under the shadow of nobody. This is Kelechi, and then this is me. I'm the golf guy.
Wow. I love it. I love it. You know why? Because I love it when people have been able to identify their passion in life. Yes. Because that's the beginning of great things.
Yeah.
If you don't know who you truly are, you are never going to achieve greatness.
Definitely.
In fact, you wouldn't even know when you have achieved greatness because you don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Having that identity is very, very important, and I'm glad you've been able to really identify who Kelechi is.
It wasn't easy. It was not easy. I'm telling you, it was not easy at all, man. It was not easy. It took a lot
of... Test to that.
Just to find your passion.
Absolutely. That is so wonderful. And not everybody is able to identify their passion.
Yes.
Exactly who they should be.
Yeah, definitely. Like, honestly, like I could die tomorrow and I'll be happy because I know my purpose is found. Yeah, for my purpose. And this is basically what I was earthed to do. I feel like nowadays you have to just like, it took me, I had to meet people. Yeah. I had to hurt people, literally. Like, you can be nice to everybody. You have to hurt people. You have to like let some friends go. Yep. And it took me a lot to just get to this level I am because you have to go through trial and error to find your purpose, find your passion. And I definitely did that. And it wasn't easy. I had a lot of lonely nights, lonely days. I had to meditate. It just takes a lot. And I feel like until you find your purpose in life, you're not going to be happy. So that'll be my saying for anybody watching this right now.
Wow. This is beautiful. I love that. Now, let's talk about the event you have in January 2025. So, tell us a bit about that event and how it can be promoted.
So, January 19, 2025, I'm hosting the More Golf, Less Ego event. So I'm
More Golf, Less Ego.
Yes, More Golf, Less Ego event in January 19, 2025. And I'm partnered with my friend Stefan from Tardy Tea. He's the owner of the founder of Tardy Tea. Shout out to Stefan.
Shout out to you, man.
So we coming together to host this event. So the theme is interesting because it's More Golf, Less Ego. So More Golf is we're trying to promote the game More Golf. The more golf you play, the better you get. Wow. But then Less Ego come in play because this is two brands coming together, two young black business owners coming together to collaborate because that symbolizes together we're stronger. So we're coming together to collab in this event because we're trying to promote golf because we both understand the mission, which is to bring more black into the game of golf. So that's the mission. So we're coming together to just unite and be powerful together and just bring more blacks together to enjoy the game of golf.
This is amazing.
Yeah, so definitely.
I will be. Where is it going to be taken? New York?
In New York City.
New York City.
In Brooklyn, yes. Brooklyn, New York.
Guys, get ready for this.
Yes.
More Golf, Less Ego. Yeah. I will be there live, bro.
It's going to be the biggest event in January in New York.
I will be there.
You got to be there for sure.
I will be there. I will be there. January, we will be there.
January 19, 2025.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, we have said a lot today so far. We are not going to be able to complete everything in one sitting. Okay? I don't want this to be too long. We're going to cut it off right here because we definitely will bring you back again.
Yes.
Because you have a lot to spill out. If we give you the whole of this day, we will not leave here. We'll definitely come back.
Yes.
So what will be your final to whoever is watching right now, your final advice to anyone that is watching?
My advice is let's go golfing.
Hmm.
It's that simple. Let's go golfing. Let's go play some golf.
Cool. Let's go play some
Let's go
golf.
play some golf.
This dude has challenged me now to be a golfer myself. I definitely do better with respect to golfing. I love golfing based on what I have seen so far, and I love it when I see you playing. So definitely, I will get into the same game and just for relaxation. I play soccer.
Yeah.
I play soccer. I play tennis. I enjoy doing those two things. But golfing, I need to do something about golfing.
Yeah, definitely. And also, it's just like I would say, my advice to people would be, when you do something, I would say do things with intentions.
Yeah.
Don't just do things just to just do whatever. Someone told me this. My mentor told me this. She said, whatever is worth doing is worth doing right.
Wow.
So when you're doing a task, do it right, and make sure you do it with intentions.
Makes sense.
And whether it's any intentions is good intentions. Just make sure you have intentions behind whatever you're doing. That would be my advice to anybody watching this right now.
Awesome. Guys, I hope you've been blessed listening to the two of us today, especially Kelechi, as he explains golfing to us. I have been enjoying myself sitting here with him, and definitely I will get better in golfing. Of course, it helps my mentality as well. It helps it helped me to reset, basically. And you know who time it is? Your boy, again, Dr. Ernie Royalty. Right here from the Royalty Mindset Studio. Until we come your way again, win.